Hello there, this is for the kids out there, and this particular video is dedicated to Charla, my niece. So I hope you enjoy it, Charla. Jump on your yoga mat and let's get started. Alrighty, so we're going to come into a seated position first, guys. So jump down on your mat. We're going to cross our legs. Now let's see if you can wrap your legs up in a little knot. So put one leg on top of the other leg and see if you can sit like that. If you want to get even fancier, see if you can bring the other leg on top of the other leg. So now you're in a little pretzel, or what's called lotus. So lotus is a big beautiful flower with like 1,000 petals. Alright, take a big breath in and relax the shoulders, close your eyes. No peeking. Inhale again. And a little sigh through the mouth. A little princess sigh. Inhale like a lady. And exhale like a princess. One more breath in. And out. And gently open your eyes. And we are going to uncross our legs. So, see if you can do it without your hands or with your hands. Inhale, take a wide reach up high. Look up to where the hands go and exhale down through the middle at your heart. Again, inhale, reach out, palms face up. Reach high as though you're being pulled to the sky. And exhale, hands down through the middle. One more time, inhale out, reach up high. And exhale down through the middle. Doesn't that feel good? Alright, we're going to rock over into tabletop. So, tabletop is like this, on your hands and knees, and that, your back, is the tabletop. So from this tabletop, I want you to see if you can balance something on your back. So, grab maybe a shoe or a prop of any kind. I have a block here, it might be a car, like a toy car, a doll. Pop it on your back. See if you can balance it there. If you need help, just ask someone nearby to pop it on your back for you. And then we're going to look down in between the hands. Then inhale, notice which is your right leg, and reach it out behind you. Ooh, balance it on your back. If it falls off, don't worry, just pop it straight back on. And then bring it back in, and go the other leg. Inhale it out. Point the toes like a princess or ballerina, and exhale, knee back in. Again, other side, right side. Inhale, reach, point the toes. Exhale, back. My block is slipping. And left side, inhale, reach the leg out long. And exhale, bring it back. Cool. Now, can we make it a little harder? Inhale your right leg out. And then you're going to reach your left arm out as far as you can. So point your toes, point your fingers, reach, hold the balance, and bring it back. Good job. Other side, left leg, reach it out long, point the toes, find your balance, and then reach your right arm out long. Woohoo! How you going? You got this. Try again if it falls off, doesn't matter. And bring it back to the mat. Woohoo, nice. All right, shake off that prop, as long as it doesn't break. And then just move it off to the side. Boop. All right, we're gonna come into downward facing dog. So, tuck your toes underneath, and then lift your bum high to the sky, as high as you can go on your tippy toes here. Big triangle. And then exhale, push your heels down towards the ground. So now, we're a pyramid. So your bum pointing up in the air, give it a wriggle. That is the top of your triangle or pyramid. Look up to your hands, that's the base. And look to your toes, that's the other edge of the base. Alright, inhale, look to your hands, and we're going to hop our feet or step them both feet in between the hands. So big hop and land in this forward fold here. All right, once we're in forward fold, inhale, bring your hands to your knees and straighten the arms, the legs, and the back out. Beautiful. Exhale. Keep your legs straight and just reach down for those toes. If you can touch them, get your peace fingers and hook those peace fingers around your feet or your toes. And then gently fold down, pulling yourself a little bit, not too much, into a nice forward fold. So you might feel this in the back of the legs here, maybe in the calves, these parts. Just take another breath and let the breath go. We're going to release the hands if you can reach. Don't worry if you can't. Bend the rising all the way up to stand. Take a big wide reach with the arms. Reach for the stars or the sun, depending what time of day it is. And then bring the hands down through the chest, meeting at your heart. So once your hands at your heart, let's close the eyes. And I want you to find one thing that you're grateful for today. So, how we start this affirmation, which means saying a nice sentence about something, about you, all right? So you would say, I am grateful for, and then say whatever you're grateful for. So for me today, I am grateful for you watching me and joining me in this yoga practice. What are you grateful for? Close those eyes, think hard. Beautiful. Okay, let's come into a beautiful dancer pose. So this is a balancing one, this one. We want to keep our left foot down on the ground. If you don't know your lefts and rights, bring your hands up. All for Leah, that's my name, or all for left is on your left hand. If it's back to front, that's your right hand. So good little tip there. Now your left foot, you can't really do that with your toes, but same side as your foot in hand, keep it down. You're going to bring your right hand in your right foot and hold on to that foot. All right, find your balance. It might be a little wobbly. We're going to come into a dancer. Now, we're going to kick out that right leg that's in the hand as high behind you as you can. And that left arm is out for balance. See if you can stay as still as you can now. Reach your left arm out long in front of you. Good job. Lift that right leg as high as you can. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And come back. Both feet to the stand. Hands back in prayer pose. How'd you go? All right, let's go to the other side. So, right foot stays down this time. Bring your left hand, remember Ula for Leah or Ula for left. Bring that left hand in your left foot. Okay, find your balance already. This might be a little wobbly. We're going to start to lean forwards with the chest and keep that left leg as far back as you can with your right arm out for balance. If you're pretty steady here, reach your right arm out in front and lift that back left leg nice and high. Woohoo! Take a breath, breathe in, breathe out, and come back to stand. Nice! So that was our dancer pose. Okay, let's bring our feet nice and wide to the width of your mat if you've got one. Otherwise, just a little bit, doesn't matter how wide. Turn your toes out a little bit. So my toes are just off the edge of my mat. Inhale, take a big wide reach. Reach up like the sunrise. Hands down through the middle, meeting your hands in prayer pose at your chest again. And we're gonna squat the bum as low as we can go. So maybe it's there, and that's okay. Keep the heels grounded here if you can. Bring your elbows to the inside of the knees and get your bum as low as you can without falling over. Maybe you will, and that's okay. Jump straight back in it. Do a little bum wriggle. Get comfy, or maybe it's not comfy. This is a good stretch for the legs and the hips. All right, Now we're going to do a little fancy something here. We're going to roll onto our back, okay? So reach the arms out in front and we're going to just roll back onto the spine and hug the knees into the chest, rocking back and forth a couple of times. Isn't that fun? All right, rock into a seated position and finish up nice and tall like this. Good job. And from here, let's bring both legs out nice and wide. So once we're in this wide-legged seated position, take a breath in, sit up tall, and exhale, start to reach for both of your feet. See if you can reach them, don't worry if you can't, just hold on to the legs. If you can reach your feet, hold on to the toes. Inhale, really long back. And exhale, fold chest down towards the mat here. Breathe here. And see if you can reach maybe a little bit further on the next breath. So inhale, lift the chest a bit taller so your hands might come off of the feet. And then exhale, breathe out, reaching for those toes or shins again. Good job. Now round through the back, tuck the chin down and look towards your belly button. Can you see your belly button? Or are you wearing a long top like me? Maybe pretend you can see your belly button. Okay, let's come all the way back up nice and tall. Bring the legs back together and we're going to lie down on the mat. So bring your arms out nice and long. Inhale, so breathe in, sit tall. And we're going to reach for the toes in this position. So our feet together and reach forwards. If you can't reach your toes, remember hold on to the legs. Inhale, sitting up tall again. And this time we're going to take 3 breaths to lie down. So breathe out, come about 1/3 of the way. Do you know 1/3? So it's just a little bit of the way. Inhale, long back again. Go a little bit lower. Whoa, can you feel your tummy working? And one more breath, hover just off of the mat. And fall down. Good job. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Nice big hug. Rock around from side to side. Doesn't that feel good on the back? Now we're going to come into a pose called Happy Baby. So with your knees, widen the knees and bring your hands towards the sky. So we're going to reach for the sky, but then hold on to your feet here. So we're trying to reach the feet. We want to lift the feet towards the ceiling and then rest your head back to the mat. Can you do that? If you can't reach your feet, just hold on to the ankles, okay? And now, this is called Happy Baby pose. So in our Happy Baby pose, we can stay nice and still here, or we can rock from side to side with the legs. Be careful, you might topple over, so just do a little rock side to side. And then we're going to go a little bigger from side to side. And if you fall over to the side, just come back onto your back. All right, one more rock each side, to the right, to the left, and back to the middle. And hug the knees into your chest again. Beautiful. We're going to do one that's called plow pose. Now this one's pretty tricky, this one, so see how you go. Before we get into it, rock up into a seated position. I'm going to shuffle my hips a little closer to the top of my mat and roll back down. All right, lay down on the mat. We're going to bring the hands by your sides, really push the hands into the ground, and we're going to rock our feet all the way over to the top edge of the mat. Can you do that? So watch me, we're going to lift up high, bring the hands to the back and reach your toes as far over you as you can. Knees can be bent here. If you're quite flexible, you can reach the legs out straight. Woohoo! How's that feel? You can do a little kick here. Maybe you can widen the legs. Maybe you can bring your legs up towards the sky. Hold on to your back. Woohoo! Maybe you could do the splits in the air. Whee! And the other splits the other way. And bring the knees into the nose. And we're gonna rock back onto the back. Whee! Okay, let's rock up into a seated position again. I'm gonna bring my bum back to the middle of the mat. Legs out long again, and we're gonna do that lying down pose again. So reach the arms out long. Breathe in. Breathe out, reach for the toes. Inhale, sit tall again. Exhale, 3 breaths to come back. Pause. Breathe in. Breathe out, second breath. How many more have we got to go? I'm shaking. Exhale, last breath all the way down to the back. Take a big breath. Sigh it out. That's it. Let's bring your right knee into your chest. Hug it right in. And then roll that knee over to your left side. So we're rocking over into a spinal twist. Reach the other arms or both arms out long and look over to your right side. Wiggle those fingers. Good job. And come back onto the spine. Hug the knees into the chest. Right leg, rest it out long. Your left knee, roll it over to the side. Open both arms out shoulder height and look over to your left side. Take a breath, breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. And back onto the spine again. Hug the knees in one more time. Say to yourself, I love my body. I love what it can do. I am beautiful. Yes, you are. And reach your legs out nice and long. Bring your hands onto your belly. Take a breath in and breathe out. Closing your eyes. No peeking here. Now we get to rest for just a couple of moments. Relax. Notice how you feel. Do you feel happy? Do you feel calm? Do you feel relaxed or a little sleepy? If you want to lay here for a little bit longer, you can. Just press pause. If you've finished and you've had enough today, I hope you enjoyed this practice. Let's hug the knees into the chest and we're going to rock ourselves up into a seated position, crossing the legs. And we're going to bring our hands together in prayer pose and bring them at your chest. Tuck your chin down and look down to that prayer pose. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And Charlotte, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you guys again. Bye.